Now, our producer Dave had the chance to get to Orlando to the Star Wars convention and see what the buzz was all about.
It's been 35 years since Star Wars came into our lives, and since 1999, fans from around the world have made the pilgrimage to what is known as Star Wars Celebrations.
That one's pretty.
This is the 6th event of its kind worldwide, with past celebrations held in London, Tokyo, and Los Angeles. I've heard about these conventions in the past, but seeing is definitely believing. And this celebration in Orlando brings out tens of thousands of fans.
Guys, we got 2 sets of doors to win. Use both sets.
And you can expect to see just about anything. This is 13-year-old Alex Norbert from Providence, Rhode Island.
I've always been a huge Star Wars fan, and there are a lot more people like me that have a great passion for Star Wars. You know, it brings people together, whether you're a fan of the original movies or the more new ones. You know, we all have something in common. So
Alex says the videos are great, but the books are a lot better.
But I like them because they give a lot more background of the Star Wars universe.
The influence of Star Wars on younger generations is evident all over the convention. Daniel Logan was a youngster himself in Star Wars Episode II Attack of the Clones, playing the younger villainous bounty hunter Boba Fett.
You be good, all right? Enjoy your convention.
He never imagined the impact that role would have on future generations.
Well, basically being the fact that I was almost the youngest kid in Star Wars besides Jake Lloyd here. Being I think he was 8, I was 13. Children are the future of who we are going to become. I mean, you see this beautiful young boy right here, you know, he's already dressed up as a Star Wars character. And, I mean, at his age, I didn't even know what Star Wars was, let alone able to dress up in an outfit like this.
Hey, I told you were wasting your time. These younglings will never turn to the dark side, as you did.
The enduring battle between good and evil is at the core of the Star Wars story, and there is no character more eloquent in the expression of that struggle than the mighty little Jedi Master.
Hear you nothing that I say. You must unlearn what you have learned.
Originally played by British puppeteer Frank Oz, the voice of the new generation Yoda is Tom Kane.
There is no try.
Well, I think what George fundamentally captured was, good versus evil, and the light side versus the dark side, and I think that appeals to a lot of folks who, there's not a lot of gray in the Star Wars world, at least not in the original trilogy. Well, I started out as a fan. I went to see Star Wars the Friday night, the last day of school in 9th grade, and like most people in my generation, the world changed. The way I saw movies changed, and the way I viewed science fiction changed, and I've been a fan ever since. And now to be doing Yoda is very weird in a lot of ways. So, yeah, because usually in the world of animation, you're trying to come up with something new and put your own twist on something, and that's exactly what I'm not trying to do. And it's difficult at times because I've actually now spoken more Yoda lines by a factor of about 100 than Frank Oz ever did, so I don't have a guide to go by. I can't sort of run it through my head, how did he say that? So at times that we do have a little bit of sort of discussion as to how that would sound,
What is your favorite Yoda line?
Probably judge me by my size, do you? Judge me by my size, do you? Because I'm 6'5", and people are always shocked to find out that the voice of Yoda's so tall.
Size matters not. Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you?
Thanks, Dave. When we come back, we'll take a look at another adventure that Yoda takes, this time in a book. Stay tuned.